This is the first time I've actually said this out loud. Part of putting that old man away is I'm an addict. So the brokenness for me is my addictions, my straying far from God. I grew up in a Christian household. I've always been Christian. I've always known God. I still can't pinpoint the thing that made me stray from God, but I know drugs and alcohol were definitely one of them. That all comes to an end at some point without God in your corner, and that's where I got to. That old man has got to go. I can't.
Tell us about your name.
Oh! So I prayed on this a lot. And I was listening to campfire stories last night with Bill and some of the others. Earlier that day I was praying on my name, and I was walking along the beach, right? And I just happened to look down and I seen this rock. And I'm like, man. Okay, I've been hearing about hearts all day. This might be a sign, right? Okay, so I picked it up.
It's possible.
I picked it up and I held it with me. Then later on that day, we were praying about the names, and I was praying, and I just kept seeing this heartbeat. And when I had shut my eyes, just like, man, my name can't be Hart. That can't be my name. That can't. And so I kept thinking about it and praying on it. And I was listening to campfire story last night, and people were saying, just be as simple as your name. And I'm like, can it really be that simple? I mean, my name on here says Chris, but my real name is Christopher. It's a carrier in Christ. That's what that means. And it also means a man after God's own heart. So I was like, I got it.
You're Christopher.
I'm Christopher.
I don't really know what to say. I've done everything on my own. I raised myself, took care of myself. I built who you see today. I built the pose that you see today. And I'm damn good at it. And it's exhausting. I never had a dad. I never knew my biological father. My stepfather, he tried to fill those shoes, but he couldn't. I looked to God when I was younger, and I thought he could fill it. And I thought in my head that he wouldn't, because I couldn't hear him, I couldn't feel him, I couldn't see him. And being young, it's hard not to know things when you can't see, feel, touch, smell, or anything. Your senses, you know. I'm just gonna read what I wrote. This is really easy. There is a God and I'm not him. I was broken, yet you called. I was lost, yet you found me. I cursed your plan, yet you kept me. You kept my name in the book. I made the mistakes, yet you apologized for me. Abba, Dad, I give you my life. For I know that everything I am, you gave me. And everything I am not, you are the master of. I will die before I stop seeking you. You have died to answer me. I love you. Thank you for choosing me long before I chose myself. I know now I am worthy of your love. I now know who my Father is. Let your will be done. Let my Father's will be done. That's all I got.
Amen.
It'll be kind of short and sweet. Privately, I gave my heart to the Lord many years ago. I've been longing for quite some time to take it one step further, and I don't have any reason for not having done it. I didn't come into this weekend planning to do this, to be baptized, but with the energy that has been just over this whole entire event, I thought what better situation, what better scenario, what better setting than to make a public reaffirmation of my faith.
Today's been, this whole weekend was difficult getting here. You talk about the spiritual battles that we all fight to get here. I too am a Christian. I tried to be a bad person, but turn into a good person by turning to Christ in my early 20s. And it was real. I got baptized and started attending church with my wife. And I still carried the guilt and the shame from the past. I didn't have, we talked about all the father wounds and all that bullshit.
Well said.
So it's been a lifetime of addiction for me. Childhood, adolescence, teen years, adult years, and I went to big boy rehab in 2003, and I had a pretty good stretch, and then I went to outpatient in 2017, and I was well into my 5th year, and I got diagnosed with cancer last year. And that's all right, I'm a Christian. I got this. So went through, had surgery in September, and that went well. I was long-term disability, or 3 months. 3 months on the couch looking out the window. In the 3-month test was coming up to see if they had gotten all the cancer, and I got squirrely. I wasn't relying on it. I wasn't. And I traded 5.5 months of sobriety for a trip to the hospital. Okay, all right, good. I'll start going back to meetings. Okay, I got this. And 3 months go by, and things are crashing in. Work is stressful. I don't have any of this, and I don't know what to do. And I'm afraid. I'm afraid I'm not enough. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my job. I don't know why, but I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of everything. And I drank again. And I stayed drunk for a week. Started drinking on Sunday. Called my boss Monday. I said, I've got a funeral coming up. I'm just not feeling it. And, went in Tuesday morning and then said, you know what, I'm going home. He's like, take the week off. Sweet. Don't tell this alcoholic to take the week off. So anyhow, I did, and I stopped drinking by the grace of God. Today is 30 days. So here's the point, gentlemen. I have been trying to manage my own life all my life. It's all I know how to do. And when I gave my life to Christ many years ago, I kept something back. I held it back. I just was too afraid to let it go. And the same thing with the program. I just kept something back. And I have to let that go. I'm sure that. I'm ready. I am. Lord, my will is yours. That's right. Come on.